Hello everybody, welcome back to MaxsGarajMahal. Well, there we are, have a neighbor up there mowing with their Hustler fast track, just getting right on with it, doing a pretty good job looks like. Alright, well, let's see, let's just go ahead and cut the chase here and move on around here and welcome everybody to the MaxsGarajMahal. As you can all see, there she is. Got the sun in her face here, so that's not too good. And as you can see, little shadows on the old garage. But we're gonna go in here today and take a look at what we just got put on the old Hustler. And it's a pair of flex forks. So we're gonna unbox them, and as you can see, there's the old Hustler. And if you had smell-o-vision here, you could smell the exhaust fumes from the mower being run into the garage. And we've made a couple of changes around here. We made a little soft light here with dimmer on it. See if we can demonstrate that. And it takes the light down to 0 pretty much. Brings it right on up to nice and bright. So hopefully the video will be better this time, and you can get to see more of what we're doing and how we're doing it. And let's see, why don't we do a little update. Modifications so far have been the seat belt here, and I do recommend the seat belt, just if nothing else, to hold you back into the mower as you are mowing, especially if you mow wide open like I like to do. It has a tendency to keep you pulled back into the seat. It's really not for safety purposes. As you can see, the mower doesn't have a rollover protection system, roll bar. So it's just basically there to keep you pulled into the seat a little bit tighter. And that seems to help your back as well, so that you're actually fitting into the contours of the seat. And it's one of those upgraded seats that they put on the SD60, and they started putting them on the SD54 since I purchased this one. This was an expensive upgrade at the time. Some of the upgrades on the Hustler Raptor SD60, 54 and 60 was the extremely wide front tires, extremely wide rear tires, and the engine guard here. And the engine guard serves this purpose. It protects the carburetor, also protects the heads and the exhaust sticking down there a little bit, perhaps. Probably didn't help really protect the exhaust. However, it does protect the heads and the carburation system and filters. So, all right, and one of the next modifications, and everyone is familiar with this probably by now that's watched the videos, is this seat suspension kit. And the seat suspension kit is actually mounted incorrectly, because since I purchased this, they have updated and upgraded the seat suspension kit to have a slider in order to raise this seat mount above the deck a little over a ½ inch, so that it has more travel. Because they say that, and I haven't experienced it yet, but they say that this seat suspension kit, the top portion, can strike the bottom portion and make it a little harsher ride. Again, I haven't experienced that, but it is a possibility. While installing the seat suspension kit, you have to extend the seat switch wiring harness, which, by the way, if you purchase your seat suspension kit from Seat Warehouse, which is a fantastic company, build great products, then if you purchase the model XX, which is the Hustler Raptor seat suspension kit, it will come with this wiring harness, which you won't have to build as I did. It will not come, however, with this fuel hose, which all that's for is to make sure if this makes contact during operation, it doesn't abrade and wear through your rubber protection or plastic protection on your wiring. That's an addition that I put in myself, which I think is a pretty good prophylactic ideal, so that you don't have shorts in your wiring system. Another seat suspension or noise reduction for the mower is this set of 3. Those are actually just furniture sliders, and they're upside down. They're F26 to the springs, and that keeps them from rubbing against this metal to metal and making a lot of squeaking, rattling, things such as that. Over here, we installed a ventilation system. We extended it up to the point so that the ventilation system actually comes up to just about the neck, if you can see my finger here on the fuel, and this comes up to here, allowing you to fill this system or this ventilation area. And there's another one, and I don't think we'll be able to get to it, but you might be able to see that that tank has a rise that comes up under here, and between the two of them, that's right about a gallon of fuel. So I've really enjoyed that, because it allows the mower to have quite a bit longer mowing times, and that part I really like to have that extra mowing time. Let me do something real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I put the bungee cord on, which is not attached permanently, but I put the bungee cord on because I don't want the contact here between the seat and the front mounts anywhere, so that it doesn't tear holes in the seats, which we haven't had yet, other than one dealer managed to puncture a hole in it by doing just that. So I want to make sure that's on there before I allow that seat to go all the way forward. All right, let me get back in here so that maybe you can see that fuel vent system a little bit better. And I'll put my finger in here again so that you can see it. That's this system right here. And that allows this four-way down here to bring the fuel system, the fuel vent system, up here, past the filter here, up here, over, and it brings up here pretty much level with the neck, just slightly below the filler head cap, then down and back through the frame. And I don't know if we can see the filter right here. All that is that's a dirt filter to let that keep the ventilation system from sucking dirt back in it, or for whatever reason it may get dirt. This fuel filter here is the fuel filter for fuel system. So what we're going to try to do today, oh, by the way, and another of the mods is this voltmeter here. And pretty neat little deal. It has, if you ever want to run something that needs USB ports, it has a pair of those. Let's see. And coming will be down the road, but it is coming. We will put a, we're going to block off the top of this right here so it comes straight over and around, so that this comes straight out. This will come out. This right here, this portion of this guard is going to come out to here, and probably not necessary. I've never had a problem with it, but a lot of people are doing that, claiming it makes a better non-clumping system for your mower. So let's see here. Get this out of the way, and as you can see, it still has the stock forks on it. Came from the factory with those forks, and we're going to put these forks right here, which are called flex forks. So if I can back up here and keep the focus on the mower over there. There we go. Now, let me put the forks over there and I'll be right back. All right, here we are again. Now, here is the flex forks we just got in, and they are model number, let's see if it's got a number on it here somewhere. All right, flex fork kit part number 605123, and these are for the SD54 and SD60. And as you can see, they are quite beefy little units. Let's see if I can get, I'm sorry about this focus here, I apologize. I'm still new to this, brand new to this camera. This is the first time I've used it, and it's probably going to be a really bad video. But anyway, there's the flex forks, and we're going to install those and see what we can do with the little rascal. See if we can make it ride right and get the deck relocated and readjusted. And as we get started, we'll start this film all over again. So if if I don't get that done today, I'm looking to purchase some paint to match the original paint, and I just don't like the looks of those black forks on the machine once they're installed. It just doesn't look right, so I'm going to paint those forks. I may put them on and run the machine and get those settled in, take the forks back off and paint them, but probably not. Probably what I'll do is find the paint those, install them, and then touch them up after they've been installed once they've had a chance to settle in case I've braided them. And as you can see, my dealership scratched up that that fork right there a little bit. Wasn't real happy about that, but yeah, not a lot you can do about it. So I may do the same thing myself, but after a little over 4.5 years, I hadn't scratched the machine up too badly at this time. Again, I did do some of this right here running up against a brick wall, so yeah, that's my fault. Anyway, as we get to it, we may just go ahead and do a how-to installation when we start this this fork installation out, and give you a blow by blow. And I think I'll end this right now because I do need to go out and mow, and then we'll do another video on the how to install after I get some paint. So thank you for watching. Hope that you'll hit like and subscribe, and share this video with your hustler friends, and let's keep coming up with ideas of things we want to do. We do have to install the lights yet. Let's see, we're going to put some flashing lights on the back. We have reflector tape to put on it. There's just various things that we're going to do just to make them more a little safer during an afternoon or evening mow. So again, if you would, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Thank you. Thought I'd make a real quick video real quick. Someone had mentioned to me that they thought their seat and springs were rattling, and that they had done this little modification right here, and that's to install the seat pad sliders here on each of their springs, and that they had seen somewhere in another video that a person had, and I'll have to look it up and find out their name and give them some credit for it, that they had put some felt between the spring here and the cross mount. So while we're at it, I thought it was a pretty simple little installation. So I measured it. It comes out to be about 1 3/4 inches is all you need of this felt, and it's 1/2 inch wide. You can buy it in rolls like this. I think this came from Hancock's Fabrics, which is no longer in business. You can purchase it all over the place, various stores across the country. Walmart happens to be one, so you can walk in your local Walmart and get one of those rolls. And like I said, it's 1/2 inch wide. So all you're going to do is you're going to cut off 1 3/4 inches, and then you're going to peel back the self-adhesive here, and once you get that done. Sorry about that, I had to put it in my mouth to to get the thing. So let me put this down for just a second, and I'm going to use both hands. I'm going to actually set the camera right here on the fuel tank, which is going to be extremely close, and most likely you won't be able to see a thing. But let me walk around the other side of the machine and see if you can. And alright, looks like you should be able to see it. Turn it just a little bit, and I'm going to stick my hand down in here like this right here, and then push it right down into the frame, and then there you go. Let's see how that looks, see if you can even see that. And here it is in place, and as the spring hits that, moves that seat deck, moves that spring around, and even push it back in there tighter. So there you are, guys. Really simple installation for those that didn't know how to do. Peel them and stick them. It's sort of like peel them and eat them, shrimp, isn't it? But anyway, peel them, stick them. So if you need to do that modification, just get you some of this peel them and stick them felt, furniture felt, and it comes in rolls of 1/2 inch, and I think it's about 3 foot long, something like that. So get you some of that stuff, cut it 1 3/4 inches, put it in there until it comes down to the top of the cross member there, and you're in business. So there you go, guys. Enjoy. Please hit your subscribe button and your like button, and share with the others. Thank you very much. This is on a Hustler Raptor SD60. That should work pretty much on any of the Hustler Raptor machines, and probably several others. Thank you very much for watching, and welcome back to come back to the MaxsGarajMahal. Thank you.